We gonna do this in the game field. Where we gonna do it at?
Practice field.
You wanna do it in practice?
Yeah.
Okay, indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
Okay.
Like now.
All right, that's fine. So we're gonna start visualization. With every step, I'm gonna get more and more relaxed. I'm standing at the top of a set of stairs. There's 5 stairs down. As I approach the stairs, halfway down the stairs, there's a misty cloud of white, warm smoke. Step 1. As I step down, the wave goes through my toes, up my ankles, across my shins, across my knees, up my thighs, starts at my fingertips and continues up my waist, across my stomach, up to my chest, up my neck, over my face, and out the top of my head. And I am more and more relaxed. I see step 2 below me. I step down, and when my foot hits the ground, a wave of relaxation goes from my toes, across my ankles, up my shins, across my knees, up my thighs, hits my fingertips and my waist, across my stomach and my chest, up my neck, across my face, and out the top of my head. And I am more and more relaxed. I step down to step 3. The wave rolls across my feet, up my legs, up my torso, and out the top of my head. And I am more and more relaxed. Step 4. I step down onto step 4, and the wave rolls across my body, up my head, and I am more and more relaxed. Now step 5, when I step down to step 5, I'm going to be on the field. And the field is just a green, grassy, really warm place. And I can feel the smoke that's warm and inviting. So as I step down onto 5, I feel the wave come across my body, up my head, and out the top of my head. And I am more and more relaxed. I'm going to take 10 steps across this grassy plain and through this foggy, warmy mist. And every step, I am more and more relaxed. 1. I am more and more relaxed. 2. I am more and more relaxed. 3. I am more and more relaxed. 4. 5. 6. I am more and more relaxed. 7. 8. 9. Now I'm looking at the 10th step that I'm going to take. And there's another set of stairs that go down. With each step I take down, there's going to be a wave that comes across my body, exits my head, and I'm going to be more and more relaxed. 9. 10. I'm now at the top of the stairs. I'm going to take that first step down, and I'm going to be more and more relaxed. Step 1. The wave comes up my toes, across my ankles, up my shins, across my knees, hits my fingertips and my waist, comes up my torso, across my neck, up my head, and out the top. I am more and more relaxed. Step 2. I feel the wave come across my lower part of my body and up, work its way up, across my waist, up my neck, and out the top of my head. And I am more and more relaxed. Step 3. The wave comes across my feet, up my legs, across my torso, across my head, and out the top. And I am more and more relaxed. Step 4. I step down. I can start to see the warm cloud again at the bottom. It looks like there's another field. I step down on the floor, and the wave rolls up my body, across my legs, across the top part of my body, up my neck, and out the top of my head. And I am more and more relaxed. Step 5. When I step down on the 5, I'm going to be on a green, inviting field with a warm mist around me. And every step I take across the field, I'm going to be more and more relaxed. Step 5. I feel the warm mist around my shins and around my waist. I feel the texture difference in the field. And I walk across the field, and I am more and more relaxed. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. I am more and more relaxed. Step 4. Step 5. Step 6. Step 7. I am more and more relaxed. Step 8. Step 9. At the top of step 10, at the edge of step 10, I can see another set of stairs going down with 5 steps. Only this time there's a level of fog and warm mist at step 2. And I'm going to walk through that warm mist. I'm going to take a step down onto that first step. Step 1. I am more and more relaxed. Step 2. I can feel the warm mist around my ankles and my feet. I am more and more relaxed. Step 3. I am more and more relaxed. Step 4. The wave rolls across my feet, up my ankles, across my shins, across my knees, up my thighs, hits my fingertips and rolls up my body and arms and out the top of my head, and I am more and more relaxed. When I step down on the step 5, I'll be exiting the indoor through the doors, and the first step that I feel will be the step as I step onto the practice field. The warm mist is above my head now. It is bright. The lights are on the indoor. The music is playing. It's full of life and activity. Practice has already started. Step 5. We jog across the field, down to the far end where the offense practices, and we're in the huddle. You can hear the music playing. You're standing there, you can feel the little BBs under your feet and your cleats. You've been waiting your turn, and it's now your turn. The play call comes in. You get the signal. You make the call. You step up to the line. You give your final directions. You see the defense. You already know you're going to be throwing the curl to the right. You look over. You see the wide receiver. You know his name. You know he's good. You look back to the left. You're ready for the snap. You call for the snap. Picture the ball coming back to you. Slowly turning. You catch the ball. Feel the texture in the ball as you spin it in your hands so that you can get the laces exactly where you want them. The wide receiver gets to the top of his break. He starts to slow down. You already know you're throwing the ball. You see a small point of aim on his jersey, and you aim for that little tiny spot, and you let the ball rip and lead him into the curl. As he comes out of his curl, the ball is right there, and you watch as he catches it. Makes a dynamic move, turns up the field, and breaks a tackle, and scores a touchdown. Visualize running down the field to get your piece. Give him a high five or a chest bump. Jog back for the next rep. Once again, you're standing back there waiting your turn. You get up to the line. First you get the signal. You make the call. Look to the left. Look to the right. You know the wide receiver out there. You know what he's capable of. You already know you're throwing the curl. One last check to the left. You're ready for the snap. You make the signal for the snap. Picture the ball coming back to you, rotating super slow. You catch it perfectly. Feel the texture of the ball rotating in your fingers. Boom. You take your drop. You look to the curl. You see the receiver start to decelerate, and you let it rip. Small point of aim, small point of impact. The ball flies out of your hand. The receiver comes out of his break, and the ball is right there on his hands. Boom. He catches it, does a little spin move, and breaks to the end zone for a touchdown. Picture yourself jogging down the field, super excited, and getting a piece with that wide receiver of that touchdown. Picture yourself jogging back. You're back in the huddle again. Standing back there waiting your turn. It's your turn. You come up, get the signal. You look to the left. You know you're throwing a curl to the left. You look over there. Look at the wide receiver. You know what he's capable of. You look to the right. Make sure you're right one more time. You're ready for the snap. You signal the snap. The ball rotates back towards you. You take your drop. You see the brakes go on for the wide receiver. You let it rip. Small point of aim, small point of impact. The ball flies through the air. Receiver catches it, makes a dynamic move, breaks up the field, scores a touchdown. You jog down the field, get a piece, celebrate, come back, get in line again. Picture yourself sitting there, super confident. You've completed 3 balls for 3 touchdowns. You're going to get a couple more shots. You're sitting back there confident, calm, collected, watching the quarterbacks in front of you take their reps. It's your turn again. You look over, you get the signal. You know you're throwing the curl to the left. You look at the defense. You're ready to go. Signal the snap. Ball's coming back to you. It's moving slow. Everything's in slow motion. It's so easy. You catch the ball, feel the texture in your hands. You look to the left, see the wide receiver start to decelerate. Small point of aim, small point of impact. You let it rip. Ball's right on the money. He catches it. He darts upfield. Touchdown. You jog down the field. Excited. 4 for 4. You get a piece down the end zone with the wide receiver. You jog it back. You come back to the huddle. You're waiting your turn again. Watching the quarterbacks in front of you. You see Brandon Peters throw a ball. Matty Ice throw a ball. Now it's your turn. You look over to the signal. You get the signal, you make the calls, you step up in there, you look to the right, you look to the left, you know you're throwing it, come back on the left side. You eye up the wide receiver, you look to the right again, you're ready to go. Give him the signal, ball snaps the ball. The ball comes back to you, slowly rotating. You catch it, spin it in your hands. Get the laces exactly where you want them. Feel the laces in your hand. Boom, take your drop. You see the wide receiver start to decelerate. Small point of aim, small point of impact. You let it rip. He catches the ball. He runs down the field, scores a touchdown. You're super excited. You run after him. You went 5 for 5 for 5 touchdowns. When you come back, I want you to feel Coach Rod give you a big pat on the back, telling you great job. I want you to feel your teammates looking at you confidently and smiling. Hear the horn blow. Practice is over. You take your helmet off. and you're walking towards the outside, towards the slide doors to go into the weight room. At the beginning of those sliding doors, there's 5 sets of steps. With each step, we'll be more and more awake. Step 1. The wave comes from your head, goes down across your body, and out your toes. You are more and more awake. Step 4. Cross your head, out your feet. You are more and more awake. Step 3. The wave goes across your head, down your body, down your legs, out your feet, and you are more and more awake. Step 2. Step 1. You're at a field. It's got a warm, misty, inviting fog on it. Every step you take across the field, you will be more and more awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave comes down across your head, rolls across your body, and out your toes. You are more and more awake. 6, 7, 8, 9. You are more and more awake. Step 10 is a step up. It takes you out. There's another set of 5 steps. Each step we will be more and more awake. Step 5. We step up to step 4, climbing out of the mist of the field. We are more and more awake. Step 3. We are more and more awake. Step 2. We are more and more awake. Step 1 leads to a grassy field. It's clear. With every step across this grassy field, we will be more and more awake. We step up. Step 1. It is more and more awake. We have 10 steps across this field. Step 1. I am more and more awake. Step 2. I am more and more awake. Step 3. Step 4. Step 5. Step 6. I am more and more awake. Step 7. Step 8. Step 9. Step 9, I can see there's 5 more steps. Step 9. I am more and more awake. Step 10 places me at the base of a set of stairs. There's 5 steps. When I finish these steps, I will be awake. Step 5. I am more and more awake. Step 4. I am more and more awake. Step 3. The wave starts in the top of my head, rolls down my body, and out my toes. And I am more and more awake. Step Step 2. I am more and more awake. Step 1 is right in front of me. One more step to go. When I take that step, I will be fully awake. I can sit up. I can continue with my day. I get ready. I step up to step 1. I am completely awake and I am ready to go.